Oh my God, I hope I'm blocking my hot mess. Don't look at it. I need the mess just as much as I need the junk. It comes with the territory. Today, I thought it would be fun to see what's sold. I thought it would be fun for everyone to know what's selling, to see what people are interested in. It's fun to see what somebody picks out, what somebody buys, what somebody views as their treasure. Just to see the people that shop here. So today we are at Salvage Sisters, and I just wanted to share with you some of the things that sold. So I've been taking pictures all weekend of all the customers and getting a little story about each person and their item, or what they plan to do with it. And let me show you what they bought. This was my very first customer Saturday morning. He bought these doors to put on a closet in his house. He's repurposing them. Hopefully he sends us a picture when his project's done. There's nothing like a good magazine and a great white vase to put your flowers in. This customer was super happy with her finds. Who cares if the magazines are old? I really did love this little cat she found. It was a composite, so it was a weird material, but I'm glad he found a great home. This sweet lady was planning on decorating her Hoosier cabinet. She picked up a few vintage kitchen tools. In the picture you see a blender and a rolling pin, but she also bought some spoons, a spatula, and a few other things. This local artist was really pleased with her find. She's going to repurpose these old ashtrays and use them to hold her paint and her paintbrush. This was a mother and son team that came looking for Budweiser advertising to decorate their bar. She found 2 great glasses. There's always room in your cupboard for a new mug. She was very pleased. This is the happy owner of a new pair of candlesticks. She'll be packing them in her suitcase to fly home because she lives out of state. She loved them that much. This gentleman popped in on a whim. He had been working down the street and he was very pleased to find this nutcracker and a candle for his wife. The candle's from Thompson's Candle Company out of Pennsylvania. All the candles are made in the USA. This young lady was all the way from D.C. She had a small apartment and was very conscious about buying glassware. She would have bought a lot more of it if she had the room. A small chest of drawers, a doily, a crackled candlestick, and this old copper pitcher. I think it was hand forged. It had quite a bit of age to it. I loved it. I'm sorry to see it go. I'm very happy this small nightstand made it to a good home. I used it myself for a while, and now I'm glad it's found a resting place. This Paris vase wasn't in the store very long. She was very happy to have found it. This good-looking couple was very happy to purchase this music stand. They were in earlier and had an engagement to go to, but returned and purchased it. This Tree of Life wall decor didn't last very long. It was in maybe 2 hours before she purchased it. She also bought the silver bowl, the Live, Love, Laugh sign, a tree jewelry hanger, and a small wooden serving dish. Before she left, though, she saw this rooster and couldn't resist, so she turned around and bought it. This grandmother and grandson had a great time looking around. The grandson didn't like my dolls, but I think they grew on him. If you live on Ken Island, you need a Ken Island sign. Just saying. I do love an old wooden spool. And so will this nice lady. She looks so happy with her find. This print is by P. Buckley Moss, and this nice couple was purchasing it for their mother or mother-in-law. She had recently moved and was unable to take many of her items, so this was a gift. I'm sure that they'll enjoy it. This young couple purchased some nautical hooks. If you need nautical hooks, we have a bunch. If you can't buy a Ken Island sign, you must buy an Eastern Shore sign. This is actually the last Eastern Shore sign in stock, and I need to get some more letters and put more together. This blessed sign was also purchased by the same customer. It's a beauty. I purchased this chalkware lion because he's the mascot of the high school I teach at. Unfortunately, I had to give up one of my desks and I didn't have room. I'm sorry to see him sell. He was really, really cute and I enjoyed him. One day I'm going to have a farm with cows and chickens and ducks. But until then, I buy them. And so does this lady. And she bought a nightstand from out front as well. I hope she enjoys them. This is a repurposer, and she bought these two architectural pieces to make into dragonflies with some ceiling fan blades. She planned on mounting them to her shed, and I would love to see them when they're finished. I hope she sends us a picture so we could post it on our Facebook page. I just want to give a shout out and say welcome to this new couple that just moved to Ken Island. They picked out a few great things here at the shop today. She found a creamer that she was in love with, and he found a cow butter dish that he really liked, and a washboard too. Welcome to Ken Island. It's been fun this weekend. I met so many new people. I love the reselling. I don't do eBay. I love to have a storefront. I love to interact with my customers. I love to talk with them and learn about what they're going to do with a piece or how they're going to repurpose it. I always say we save the landfill one piece of furniture at a time. We're recycling, we're repurposing, we're helping our environment. So make sure when you come to Salvage Sisters, you find something fabulous. Everything you do makes an impact, whether it's positive or negative. So I always try to stay on that positive side. So look for the good, find something wonderful, and make an impact.